Rockford. If you were outside in the early 90s, you've heard the name Karl v. Fort. And if you haven't, this is one of those "how did the whole city get touched by one federal case" stories. Here's what's in the public federal record. A federal indictment accused 20 people tied to the gangster disciples of running a cocaine operation in and around Rockford, Illinois. And the leaders of that ring allegedly called themselves the Mob, was one of the defendants in that big conspiracy. After trial, Karl v. Fort and another defendant, Reynolds Wintersmith, were sentenced to life in prison, while others got long federal time too. Now here's where it gets federal weird. The case became a major fight about powder versus crack sentencing. The jury verdict didn't spell out which form of cocaine they found, so the defense argued if the verdict isn't clear, you can't sentence like it's crack. But the court said, under the rules at the time, the judge could determine at sentencing whether the conduct involved crack as well as powder, and sentence accordingly. That argument went all the way up. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld the sentences of 5 Illinois men from that Rockford conspiracy, including Fort, backing the idea that the sentencing judge could make that drug-type call for guideline purposes. So when people say the feds don't play, this is one of those examples. One big conspiracy case, gang ties alleged, heavy quantities claimed, and then the sentencing math turns into national law, while Rockford is left dealing with the ripple effects for decades. If you want more Rockford deep dives from the federal paperwork, drop Rockford Files in the comments and follow for part 2. Do you think it's fair for a judge to decide powder versus crack at sentencing, or should the jury have to spell it out?